The Gaza Strip, a sliver of land nestled on the eastern coast of the Mediterranean Sea, stands at the heart of one of the most enduring conflicts of our times. This region, defined by its turbulent history and strategic significance, has witnessed a saga of struggle, resilience, and relentless geopolitical contention. The Gaza War, with its multiple phases and profound implications, is not merely a series of isolated events, but a reflection of a deep-rooted, multifaceted conflict that has shaped the Middle East for generations. Geographically modest yet symbolically immense, the Gaza Strip has been a center of gravity in the Arab-Israeli conflict, bordered by Israel to the north and east, Egypt to the south, and the Mediterranean Sea to the west. Gaza's location has made it a strategic prize, contested throughout history. This densely populated area, home to a resilient Palestinian population, encapsulates the broader struggle between Israeli statehood and Palestinian aspirations. The roots of the Gaza conflict are deeply entwined with the larger narrative of the Israeli-Palestinian struggle. This complex history is woven with key events that have defined the region's geopolitical landscape. The 1948 Arab-Israeli War, which followed the declaration of the State of Israel, led to significant territorial changes and the displacement of Palestinian populations. The 1967 Six-Day War further altered the region's map, with Israel's occupation of Gaza and other territories, setting the stage for future conflict. The historical context of the Gaza conflict cannot be separated from the broader story of Israeli and Palestinian relations. The formation of Israel, seen as a sanctuary for Jews post-Holocaust, clashed with the aspirations of the Palestinian people, leading to decades of conflict. The Gaza Strip, frequently at the center of these tensions, has been a battleground for competing narratives and claims, making its status a key issue in peace negotiations. The Gaza Strip, a land of historical strife, early history, and geopolitical significance. The Gaza Strip's history predates modern conflicts, having been a crossroads for ancient civilizations and empires. Its strategic location has made it a focal point for power struggles throughout history, from ancient Egyptians and Philistines to the Ottoman Empire and British colonial rule. This historical legacy adds layers of complexity to the contemporary conflict, as ancient ties and historical claims continue to influence present-day narratives. The aftermath of the 1948 Arab-Israeli War saw Gaza come under Egyptian administration, turning it into a refuge for Palestinians who fled or were expelled from their homes. The 1956 Suez Crisis and the 1967 Six-Day War brought further turmoil, with Israel occupying the region in 1967. These events not only shaped Gaza's political landscape, but also sowed the seeds for future uprisings and wars. The First Intifada, 1987-1993, a Palestinian uprising against Israeli occupation, brought the plight of Gazans to international attention. This period of unrest and its subsequent suppression by Israeli forces highlighted the deep-seated grievances and aspirations of the Palestinian people. The Oslo Accords in the 1990s, which aimed to establish a framework for peace, brought temporary hope but ultimately failed to resolve the core issues, setting the stage for further conflicts. Operation Cast Lead, 2008-2009. The build-up to Operation Cast Lead was marked by a complex interplay of escalating rocket attacks from Gaza and Israel's tightening blockade. This period saw increasing tensions and sporadic clashes, setting the stage for a large-scale military operation. Operational dynamics. The Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, launched a multifaceted military campaign involving air, sea, and ground forces. The operation's stated goal was to stop Hamas's rocket fire into Israeli territory and reduce its military capabilities. The IDF targeted Hamas command centers, rocket launch sites, and other strategic locations. The high civilian casualties and destruction in Gaza led to international outcry and debates over the proportionality and legality of Israel's actions. Humanitarian organizations raised concerns about the impact on Gaza's civilian population, including children. The conflict ended with a unilateral ceasefire by Israel, followed by a ceasefire declaration from Hamas. Operation Pillar of Defense, 2012. The operation was triggered by a sharp increase in rocket fire from Gaza and targeted assassinations of Hamas leaders by Israel. The escalation reflected the ongoing volatility and the fragility of the ceasefire agreements. The IDF conducted widespread airstrikes, targeting Hamas's military infrastructure, while Hamas and other militant groups in Gaza fired rockets into Israeli cities. The conflict highlighted the evolving military capabilities of both sides, including Hamas's longer-range rockets. An Egypt-brokered ceasefire ended the hostilities. International efforts focused on de-escalating the situation and addressing the humanitarian needs in Gaza, but the underlying political issues remained unresolved. The kidnapping and murder of Israeli and Palestinian teenagers in June 2014 led to a severe escalation of violence. Operation Protective Edge was marked by its duration and intensity, involving a comprehensive Israeli ground invasion and persistent aerial bombardments. Both Israel and Hamas employed extensive military tactics, with Israel aiming to destroy Hamas's tunnel network and rocket-launching capabilities. The operation led to significant civilian casualties in Gaza, widespread displacement, and extensive damage to the Strip's infrastructure, deepening the humanitarian crisis. The operation ended with an open-ended ceasefire. The high civilian death toll and destruction led to international criticism of Israel's military tactics and renewed calls for a lasting solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The complexities of the Gaza War, understanding the intricate dynamics and the profound human cost, your engagement becomes crucial. If this in-depth exploration has provided you with new insights or raised important questions, your engagement is crucial. Please like and share to spread awareness. Your interaction fosters a deeper understanding, contributing to a broader conversation transcending borders.